I received a targeted offer from Bank of America to get one of their business credit cards and a $500 statement credit as part of the welcome bonus. And this is awesome because I rarely seem to get targeted offers via mail anymore. So when I receive one, it feels amazing, especially when the public welcome offer is smaller. In this case, it's a $300 statement credit, although the spend requirement is smaller at $3,000 in the first 90 days, where mine is $5,000 in the first 90 days. But since I'm using this to pay taxes, this should be no big deal whatsoever. And yes, by the time this video gets published on YouTube, it'll very likely be after taxes are due. That's because I've been busy doing taxes, other stuff for business, personal, and traveling, so this one's a little bit delayed. I'm sorry. And no need to worry, I did pay my taxes on time. By the way, the name of this credit card is the Bank of America Business Advantage Unlimited Cash Rewards Credit Card. That's 10 words that I would have to remember in the correct order to be able to get this right throughout the video. So to save you all from any sort of blunders I may make, this will just be called the Business Unlimited Card henceforth. This offer also expires on June 28th, so camera exposure adjustment, there we go. I'm going to apply for it before it expires, and you're going to be able to watch me do it. And then at the end of the video, I'll reveal to all of you what my credit score was, how many inquiries I had, any existing relationship I may have had with Bank of America, all that good stuff. That way you can get a better picture of my overall credit situation, and based on if I get approved or denied, you'll be able to hopefully get some broader context about what led to that decision. Let's begin. All right, so the site that I have to go to is bankofamerica.com/SBUnlimited500. And there we go. So $500 statement credit, spending $5K in the first 90 days. Good. And scrolling on down here, let's see. So here's the application. It does have a thing up here that says, if I'm already a Bank of America customer, I can save some time by pre-filling the application. So they'll do some of the form fields for me. I like that. Let's save some time. Allow me to log in. Cool, so now we've got my name populated right there. My social security number was also done, so is my date of birth. My physical address and email address were also populated. I just scrolled past those, so that was all done, which is great. Also the option to change the info in case I had to do so. So all they need left now is going to be the business name and the address, plus do I have a DBA? That will be a no. There are all the lines for the address for the business, which is just my home address for now. Then we have the business legal and financial info. So the tax ID number, that can be your SSN if you're doing a sole proprietor, or an EIN if you're doing like a corporation or an LLC, something like that. Country of formation, that'll be the US for me. State of formation, then business structure, all that type of stuff. For business structure, that'll be, I'm gonna do this actually under my LLC for this application. For a legal tax classification under the LLC, that'll be a single member sole proprietorship for the LLC. Is it publicly traded? No. Country of operations, that'll just be me in the US here. Type of industry. I always have a tough time with these because they never really match what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go with a general services, and then under subtype, let's see what they have here. Definitely don't see anything here that matches what I'm doing for online internet publishing, stuff like that, not even sales. So I'm just gonna go with advertising here at the top, gross annual sales, so put your revenue figure there, then the year established, and then the month established. Below that we have, is this business a non-operating entity? Let's see what that means. So that refers to like a holding entity, a trust, estate, personal investment company, etc., where nothing is involved in terms of making or selling a product or a service, something like that. So for me, that is a no. Is there a parent company with more than 50% ownership? No. Does the business have any non-US activity? No. Is the business operating as a charity or non-governmental organization? No. Is it classified by the IRS as nonprofit? Nope. And does the business engage in internet gambling activities? No. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick cut right there, go fill out all the above forms that I still had blank, and then I'll be right back. All right, next section, personal information. Are you an owner or authorized officer who can borrow on behalf of the business? Yes, I'm authorized. What is my job title? This will be owner, name to appear on the card. 24 characters max. I'll just do Jeffrey. Let's see if my whole name fits. Yes, it does. Primary phone number. I'll do that off camera. Do you have a dual citizenship? No. Alimony, child support, separate maintenance, okay. So total household income, source of that income, choose whatever works best for your business right there. The occupation, explaining most likely like what you do in terms of the function of the business. Housing status, if you own or rent. Monthly housing payment, put your mortgage or your rent payment there. The percentage of the ownership, for me that'll be 100%. Controlling manager, and that will also be me. So let me do the housing stuff above and be right back. All right, scrolling on down, a paperless option for my statements. That's fine. Terms and conditions, all good there. I will agree to all those terms, e-communications, blah, 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 and continue. Now I can review everything before I submit it. So let me do my double checking here, and then I'll return once more for the final submission. And here we go. I, Jeffrey Mark Reese, hereby certify to the best of my knowledge that the information provided is complete and correct. Yes, and submit application. 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Haha, yes, congratulations, Jeffrey, you're approved. Thanks for being a customer. Your application reference number is, I'll have that covered up by the time this goes live on YouTube, but status approved, credit limit here of $12,000. What happens next? I'll receive it in 7 to 10 days. I'll activate it and then I can use it immediately. Cool, that's awesome. And I received an alert here on my phone from Aura, my identity theft protection, that a company viewed my credit report. And that company was Bank of America, and the credit bureau that they pulled from my application based on my location was TransUnion. Always gotta love another approval, especially when they come in perfect timing for a big expense. In this case, for my situation, taxes, because when you have to meet a sign-up bonus spend requirement, it's easy to knock those out when you have those big expenses versus having to use your regular month-to-month stuff, which may take a bit longer. So anyway, what we're going to do now is look over my credit summary that we can see what was kind of on my report, at least the significant parts of it. Before I submitted my application, my credit scores were as follows. Experian was 766, TransUnion at 812, and Equifax at 820. Then my inquiry accounts were 11 on Experian, 4 on TransUnion, and 2 on Equifax. For the number of new accounts that appeared on my credit report, I had 4 in the past 6 months, 7 in the past 12, and 9 in the past 24, and my overall average age of accounts or average length of credit history was 4 years, 3 months. Now I did have a pre-existing relationship with Bank of America, specifically a checking and savings account on the personal side, as well as one additional business card that was open. That one was opened on March 2021, so a little over 2 years ago. That one was the Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards credit card. I hope I got that name right. Anyway, I got that one because at that time, on a semi-targeted special link basis, there were offers floating around for a $750 statement credit, I believe with the same spend requirement too. So that one was amazing. Then after I submitted my application, Bank of America only pulled my TransUnion credit report, so only that score was affected. It went from an 812 down to an 808, so a loss of 4 points, and then my inquiry account went up by 1 from 4 to 5. None of the other factors were affected. All right, so why did I decide to apply for this card? Well, reason number one should be extremely obvious. It had a great welcome offer of $500 as a statement credit, and to me, I view that as $500 off what I owed in taxes, plus the fees involved to pay taxes with a credit card, which was significantly lower than that bonus. So the bonus covered all of that, which was great. Reason number two is that there's no annual fee, which is awesome. Therefore, there was nothing to eat into my earnings of the ongoing cash back or the bonus, and also nothing that would charge me to keep the card open long term. To be determined if I do keep it long term, but there's no harm in doing so because again, it costs me nothing to have it open. And reason number three is that this is a Bank of America business credit card, and those do not get reported to your personal credit file. So if I got a big expense like taxes that makes my utilization go crazy, I don't have to worry about that affecting my score because it won't show up on my personal report. Oh, and I just thought of a fourth reason. Because I applied for this card under my LLC using my EIN, I also want to continue building positive history with my business apart from me as an individual. So all my other business cards for the most part have been as sole proprietors, using my social security number, but because this is now a separate part of me, so my LLC, I want that one to continue showing age of credit history and a positive, healthy score being built over time. Because so far I only have one other card under my LLC, which was the Amex Blue Business Plus. And with all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to view my site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. Hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and while you're waiting for it to be uploaded to this channel, always remember that you are great.